What can I get you
Everything
today?
looks so good. I think I'll have the All-American Grand Slam Bam Notre Dame.
What do you
breakfast.
want with that?
I have the turkey sausage, please. Are those like Italian sausages? Like
Please, what we give you.
And I also have my egg sunny side. So I usually do scramble, but
I really don't.
I want to do a little something different today, you know. Yeah, that'll be it for me.
I'll put the order.
Thank you. This place is nice, right? It looks a lot like home. It reminds me of my dining room.
Here's your American.
You. Oh, this looks so good. This is an All-American Grand Slam. Can I have whipped cream? Is that asking for too much?
Enjoy your breakfast.
Are you leaving? Can I have whipped cream? Whipped cream? Is this cake on the inside? Where is she? Okay, and it tastes good too. It's not. Okay, it's cake as well. They make their fondant themselves here. My birthday is, you know, coming up soon next year. Anyway, so why not celebrate now with some cake? Hey Cake Nieces, it's Marisha, and this video has been in the making for so long. I'm going to be making a stack of pancakes that's really your cake. Let's get started. Let's start with the star of the show, the pancakes. I have here a 6-inch cake. I've split it in half, filled it, and coated it with frosting. Roll out some white fondant, and I'm going to use a pizza cutter to cut some strips out of there. And then I'm going to roll each individual strip out and press down the edges, because when I make my pancakes, I don't know about you, but I like mine crispy on the edges and fluffy in the center and a little bit flat. So that's what I'm going to make today. So I'm going to wrap that around my cake. And then I'm going to use a toothpick to make some air bubbles at the bottom. For our paint job, I'm going to use a makeup sponge. You can find these in the makeup aisle in dollar stores and markets. And I'm going to take a little bit of vodka, but you can also use some type of clear extract, some brown gel dye, and some yellow gel dye to get this perfect golden brown color. And by dabbing this on with a sponge, it will actually give it an airbrush effect. You can also layer the amount of gel that you used and make it as golden brown as you would like. The next layer is going to look a little bit different, because pancakes look different and they kind of overlap each other in random ways. So I'm going to make one side thicker and wider than the other. I'm wrapping that around. I'm deciding where I want it to overlap from the bottom pancake. And then once again, I'm going to dab my gel dye mixture onto that pancake. And don't forget your air bubbles. Now the next one is going to be a little bit thinner. I want this pancake to kind of hide between all of the rest of the pancakes just a little bit. This one is going to be a little bit darker, because when you cook pancakes, they usually come out in slightly different shades of golden brown. So that's the look that I want to achieve here. So you basically get it at this point, right? Just keep going. Make each piece of fondant a little bit different. Some can be thicker, some can be thinner. Now the top layer, you're going to make a completely imperfect round of fondant. And when I add this to the cake, I'm going to make sure that it is off center and it hangs over to one side more than the other. I'm going for it. It's morning, we're hungry. We just put some pancakes on a plate and we're about to throw down. Dab your gel dye onto the top layer in a circular motion, and you're also going to do some circular swipes, because when it cooks, it spreads outward, which gives kind of circle effect. And those are my pancakes. Now it's time for our tasty sausage. I love some good turkey sausage. I took some chocolate cake and added a little bit of frosting and then rolled it into a sausage shape. Kind of like how you would do a cake pop or a cake ball. Then I took some brown fondant, brushed it with a little bit of corn syrup, and now I'm just rolling my cake into the fondant. I just put a little bit of brown gel dye onto my sponge and patted that all around, made sure that it looked like it was actually cooked, like it touched the grill, and it looked really realistic. Now it's time for our sunny side up eggs. I usually like scrambled eggs with cheese, just so that you know, but these are going to be a lot simpler. So we're going to roll out some white fondant, make sure that it's completely imperfect, and then we're going to take a tablespoon, rub some shortening inside, and then put some yellow fondant in there as a mold. Pull that out with a toothpick, and then you can place that with some water right onto your egg white. Make sure to pinch the sides of your egg whites to make them thinner, and then you can dab them with some brown gel dye. So there's my sausage, and you can see my eggs. They are ready to go. Now we can finish off this cake. For our syrup, we're going to use some corn syrup and some brown gel dye. And we're using corn syrup because it actually stiffens up and it will stay in place. Pancakes. I wanted to make an illusion cake, so I took a chopstick, rolled it in some brown fondant, made a couple drips on there, and then took the cap of my syrup bottle and I kind of put my chopstick through there and glued it with more fondant. You have to let that dry for at least an hour to do this. Then I'm going to stick the chopstick in there. You can see I'm making some pads of butter with some yellow fondant. And then I'm also going to top my pancakes with some real fruit. The syrup bottle, I was going to use a Mrs. Butterworth's, but it was too large and it was kind of making things lean like crazy. So I just used a honey bottle. Why not? The color is a little bit off. You can see I was going for that brown. But honey and brown gets me down. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. This was so much fun. If it made you hungry, then hit a like button. And if you're going to probably go out and get some pancakes or make some pancakes now, subscribe to the channel. Couture in a pancake platter cake. Bye guys. Hope that you guys enjoyed this video. You can watch another video like this one by clicking beside me, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and my Ohemgee Foodie channel, where I made bacon pancakes and blueberry pancakes. So there's your real breakfast over there. It's completely from scratch. I hope that you guys check out that video. It was so good. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.